I'd like to welcome all of our viewers. In this video, I'll be discussing the Keurig machine in detail, going over its benefits, features, and even giving a demo on how to use it. Let's get started by setting it up first. You're going to want to set up your water tank per manual's instructions. I'm adding purified water to the tank. Just be sure not to go over the fill line that's at the top. I'm now going to place the cover back on the water reservoir. Lifting up from the handle, you're going to take the water reservoir and slide it down into the side of the machine. If there are other parts to your Keurig machine, go ahead and place them where they belong. Alright, let's get to the good stuff. Plug in your Keurig machine. When you do for the first time, you'll hear it click on the inside. That's the internal computer turning on. I'm going to lift up the K-Cup pod holder so you can see what's going on the inside. There's a needle at the top and a needle at the bottom. So when you place a K-Cup inside this area here, it punctures a hole at the top and the bottom once you close it. This is the original version of the Keurig K-Cafe. You may have a different model, but I'm going to go over the features of this one. The K-Cafe has an automatic milk frother attached to it. You can froth milk either warm or cold. The two options are cappuccino and latte. The milk froth pitcher is stainless steel with a plastic lid and plastic handle. Inside the pitcher is a whisk and measurements for both cappuccino and latte. You'll see a power button, indicator lights, and underneath that you see the coffee button, the latte cappuccino button, a strong button, and different measurements: 6 ounce, 8 ounce, 10 ounce, 12 ounce. And the K-Cafe features a shot button for espresso and the infamous button with a K to start. The benefits from using a Keurig are having countless options of K-Cups to choose from. Some of the options are flavored coffees, flavored teas, different types of hot chocolate, and chai latte. For this how-to demo, I'm going to be using a flavored tea K-Cup. The wider part or the label is always facing up. You're going to gently place the K-Cup into the K-Cup holder. Once it's sitting in place, you're going to grab the handle and press down. While pressing down on the handle firmly, you'll hear a click. That means that the K-Cup was punctured. Let's start brewing our iced tea. When making iced tea or hot chocolate, you're going to still press the coffee button. This K-Cafe has a strong button, so I'm going to use it to have a slightly more concentrated flavor. Speaking of flavor, you always want to select the smallest amount of ounces to get the best flavor. I did that and I'm pressing K to start. I've already prepared a glass with ice underneath the brewer, all ready for the iced tea. Always be sure to use a sufficient sized glass or mug that can hold the amount that you selected. If you're using a glass mug and you're brewing something hot, please be sure that the glass is heat resistant. Once your Keurig starts brewing, it only takes a few minutes to complete the process. Another great feature about having a Keurig is that they have refillable, reusable K-Cups. You simply add your favorite espresso or coffee into the reusable K-Cup and use it as you would a regular K-Cup. When the brewing session is complete, I'm going to leave the glass there with the ice and brewed tea so that it can chill. You won't have to do this step if you're brewing something hot. Since I'm only doing one K-Cup, I'm going to power off the machine. I encourage you to remove the K-Cup after each use, just out of common courtesy for the next user. Just be sure to give your K-Cup a few minutes before removing because it does get hot when brewing. To keep my machine running at optimal levels, I always remove the basket and rinse it out. If you do the same, just be sure to replace the basket before brewing the next cup. Because I used an oversized glass, I had plenty of room to add more ice to my iced tea. I regularly clean my machine, change the water filter, and descale it every 6 months, so I know that this is going to taste amazing. Remember that a Keurig machine doesn't just make coffee. You can make tea, hot chocolate, and even use the hot water feature to do all sorts of things like make soups, instant oatmeal. You can even steep tea. I'd say the benefits of using a Keurig machine are countless. With so many options and flavors to choose from, I know you'll find the K-Cup that's right for you. Thank you for watching.